Hi there, and welcome to the introduction to the circuit. This is just basically a quick explanation. It's a little late in the process. Dead Island's been out for quite some time now, but this is the one section of the game that I pretty much know how to do really ridiculously efficiently. So I figured I'd do a quick tutorial on it, mostly for practice more than anything else. This is just a basic... Well, this is the first time you would actually run into him, but I'm assuming anybody watching this has probably already played it by now, so you're not going to see anything you haven't seen before. That's a level 60Z, my favorite weapon in Shan's hands.
From all over the city.
She's really squishy, which is why I chose to use her, because frankly at this point I'm 500 hours into the game, something absurd like that. So I really am quite good at it, and there's not much challenge to it anymore.
The lifeguard said you'd be coming.
If I use Sam or Logan, it's pretty much a joke. So Shan's the most challenging character to use at the highest levels when she reaches level 60, so that's why I would stick with her at this point. For the purposes of the demo, that is. If I don't really want to think about what I'm doing, I'll just use Sam, because he's pretty much impossible to kill at level 60. I readied my shotgun there just for the sake of explaining it, because thugs are really easy to take out with a shotgun. Basically 2 shots will do it. And I think I missed the first one. But there you go, the first one, and then the second one will almost always take them out. Occasionally you need a third. And that's just about the most useful thing I find for shotguns to do, because normal zombies don't really... I mean, I find it takes about as many shots to kill a normal zombie as it does to kill a thug, so you might as well use it on a thug. On a normal zombie, you can just kill them with your 9mm if you have to.
And Frank, his soul.
So anyway, I'm going to talk a bit about the purpose of the circuit and what we'll be doing, or what I'll be doing, what I'll be showing you, because this is all basically boring and irrelevant stuff right here. This was just me getting the mission started. So this is all the side missions for the city of Moresby. And what's challenging about the city of Moresby, primarily, is the quarantine zone, which is not exactly the middle of the city, but it is the neighborhood of the middle, but it moves. There's more than one section to it, and it's complicated, and it's usually on the other side of walls, and you want to avoid it if you can. And when you first arrive in Moresby, you get all these missions right off the bat that you can do, and this is me just running around getting them activated. And there's a really fast way to get all of these missions out of the way in one big circle. And the easiest time to do it, in my opinion, is before you actually start doing the story missions. After you come back from the first story mission, you end up adding a few more missions around Moresby, but it's really easy to do those separately, and in fact I find it easier to do those separately after the fact rather than trying to include them into the original run around. I find it's very quick and simple and very efficient to do it this way. So I get all of these side missions out of the way right off the bat. I'll mention now there are a couple that don't get done. Uninvited doesn't get done because uninvited is not best done until after you've completed the sewers. If you don't know what the uninvited is, it's a mission in the northeast city of the Moresby map that allows access to a skull as well as a place to put a skull, but you can only, it was supposed to be fixed in a patch, but you can only get into the building that the uninvited gives you access to once. So I don't do it as part of the circuit, and that's specific. I thought I'd mention that now, but after we launch into it, we're going to go basically in a clockwise circle around Moresby, and that will be the circuit. It'll get all the missions out of the way at once.